I love this.
We Calgarians take pride in our work, in our outdoor spaces, and we put a lot of time and effort into making comfortable, beautiful homes.
Can't wait.
We also love our water features.
Beautiful.
And that's where we come in.
From crazy indoor water features to crafting your own outdoor nature paradise.
That's what we do. Join us as we show you what you can have with some imagination,
Heavy machinery,
and skillful hands.
we are
Water by Design.
Here we are out in Springbank, Alberta, about to start a great big new project. And right behind me here is a bubbler feature, kind of the beginning of the build. It carries on throughout the property. We've got a number of water features out here I'd like to show you today. But let's go ahead and get started. This is Dave's place, his ranch, let's call it. Dave loves his water features. He just loves the outdoors, another avid outdoorsman.
This is after we've already built 3 water features on site, and now we're trying to create a fish pond for Dave. Dave loves his koi fish, so now we're trying to create this big pond because he has a swim pond that's for the kids, and now we're gonna have a pond for the fish. Grant's just setting up here to check the air on the tires of the skid steer. Very important before we get going, make sure all our equipment's working properly. The pressure in our tires is good, our machines are greased, and we're ready to go. Here we got a great big swim pond. This pond is 6 feet deep at its deepest point, and it's 2.5 feet deep where you got the bubbler housed, which is more for the smaller kids, and the deep end is for the bigger kids. We got this beautiful waterfall here that we haven't started up yet, and we got a pathway that takes you through, kind of like a journey through and around the feature the way I've set up all this rock. Want to make every piece of this feature inviting and welcoming for Dave and his family, the kids and his friends.
So today we're going to start by excavating our pond area, bringing in some clay, start getting our shelves going for our base for our fish pond, and then we are actually going to go take a look at some rocks that we're going to add for the pond.
We got Adrian down here in our excavator. He's moving the wood around, trying to expose the space where the new trout pond's going to be, possibly a koi pond. We haven't come to that decision yet. Once we got all the wood out of the way and we got our area cleared out, we're going to start excavating, start digging down, creating shelves for our pond, and we're going to make it happen. Let's go check it out. Dave had this vision looking out his bedroom window, and he had this massive wood pile, and he had to call me up, bring me over, bring me up to his bedroom, look out, look at the wood pile and say, "What do you see?" And I'm like, "A wood pile?" He's like, no. I called you out here, what do you see? I'm like, "A pond." He's like, "Yes! You see a pond, a koi pond, the shape, the everything, it's perfect. I can see it from my bedroom window. Let's do it. What's it gonna cost? Get me some numbers, work your magic, and let's make it happen." So yeah, Dave had another vision from his bedroom window, brought me up there, I saw it, and it was magical.
Basically, yeah, we got it flat now. We're going to start leveling it out, see where our points are at. I'm thinking on our front edge, we basically want to go about 4 inches up from our grade level. And then we'll just create the swale through here so that we're not pooling by the fire pit.
Start berming it out. Why don't I give Soil Kings a call, see where we're at with our clay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Try to get a rival time on that, and let's dig a hole, see what we got under here. Something else I talked to Dave about is almost that sort of infinity pool look, so that when you're sitting down here by the fire, you see water, and then behind it you see the Bow River, so it's just going to be that water effect, kind of like we have going on up there. So let's try to make that happen.
All right, so basically now I'm just getting my first height here so I can compare it with our height over there, and we're going to try and figure out the difference so that we know when we go to build this retaining wall how high up it needs to be in comparison to here. 17 inches, so almost 1.5 foot difference from our top point to our low point.
Okay, so that's our 46. Let's get our 25. So 25 is the width, the widest point, which is here, boys. Next thing we're gonna talk about when the homer gets back is the depth. He decided to possibly go with trout in this pond rather than koi fish. koi fish need approximately 3 to 4 feet to survive and for overwintering, where trout need 6 to 10 feet. They like the cooler temperatures, and this is obviously the challenge for this one. Reason being, we don't have a lot of space, width. So as we're going down into the pond, we need that width, rise over run. We need that space to go down. Otherwise, it's just gonna look funny and look clustered with rock and not look like a natural pond, and we want all our water features to look natural. There's the man, the godfather, the king of the ranch, Dave himself.
Yeah, we kind of did this whole pond last minute, so we just, Kev's been out here a few times, figuring out exactly how we're gonna try and make it a trout pond, so we're just talking about how to accommodate the fish, basically.
He always comes out, it's hilarious because he's got all these ideas, and they're awesome ideas, man. Dave has a vision, and he has a great imagination.
Bigger's always better.
Bigger's better, and more importantly, deeper in this case, because what's the point of doing a pond if it's not deep enough that the trout won't survive?
We'll settle on a design, and then Dave will be like, oh, but what about if we just did this? And it's like, we just spent so long agreeing, deciding. And
Yeah, it's not downsized, Dave.
no, it's upsized Dave.
Yeah. For sure, right? Yeah. Adrian's obviously building the walls. He's gonna start digging out the pond as he goes. You can see the shape is the orange paint going around, so that's the inside of the water feature. So that's the pond diameter and length. And yeah, here we go. We're gonna go check out some rock, some natural rock that we found in a field. I think this rock is really nice. What I really like is all the lichen on it.
I've done a major renovation before, and I met them, and I was just so comfortable with them. Well, this is my sanctuary, and I want a peaceful, quiet place. I wanted a place that's welcoming. I love having company, and especially my family. That's the most important thing. Every Sunday, usually my family's here. And yeah, I just wanted a place where we can all be together.
When you have a Canada Outdoor Kitchen, you get more out of life. Add a whole new dimension to how you use and enjoy your home. Enjoy family and friends, and extend your outdoor cooking, dining, and living experience all year round. Canada Outdoor Kitchens. Dream big, live well.
We at The Landscape Artists have been transforming Calgary landscapes for 40 years, serving this city and surrounding areas with smartly designed creative outdoor living spaces. Crafting your outdoor oasis has never been easier with amazing results. You'll enjoy working with our creative design team as we take your vision from dream to a reality. You deserve a place to unwind, a place to think, and a wonderful place to entertain. Call our firm today for your free consultation. The Landscape Artist, award-winning design and construction.
Welcome to Pacific Hut, where great food and great people come together. Classic Filipino dishes and delicious all-day breakfasts in comforting Filipino-style cooking. Bring your family and come in today. Pacific Hut.
We're gonna go check out some rock, some natural rock that we found in a field out here in Springbank, not far from the job site. The question is it worth it to bring a dump truck over there, haul our equipment over there, load up the rocks, the amount of time it's gonna take to get it back here, as opposed to just bringing rock direct from the quarry and saving all that time and manpower? Again, if it is worth it, we're gonna do it because this rock sounds pretty awesome, so let's go check it out. We're out rock hunting. I mean, one of Dave's neighbors said, hey Dave, I've got like, I don't know, 40, 50 ton of rock. It's yours, man. Throw it in your pond. Well, once you start taking it out, look at all the lichen on this, man. Look at all the color. Holy crap, dude.
Some of it's crazy.
Like at first when I saw it, I didn't love it a lot because I wasn't sure. I was like, is that sandstone or what is that?
It has that darkness in it too, right?
Yeah. Which will look good wet. Right. I think this rock is really nice. What I really like is all the lichen on it and all the character. It looks like it's been here for 100 years, which it probably has. It'll work really nice. As soon as I pour the water on it, it's gonna come alive. It's gonna pop. It's beautiful. So when we use that in a water feature, those colors enhance. Yeah, I like the rustic. What concerns me about the rustic sometimes is that means iron, and iron can leach out of the rock and into the water, which can discolor the tannins in the water, which can leave a bit of a scum and give us a little of that brown kind of tan. Being that Dave's on a well, he's got well water. Well water is known for iron, so he's already got iron in the water, so a little more is not going to kill it. The rocks that are a little more rusty, maybe have a little bit more iron, I'll probably use outside the feature perhaps, maybe on the top shelf and not submerge them as much, where rocks like this, it's just beautiful with lichen and stuff on them, I'm going to use inside the feature, keep them wet all the time so those colors pop. Look at this.
It's deadly, right?
Yeah. So again, like, this is really nice because it's a flat rock. I mean, there's what we call stackable rock and there's irregular rock, and this is just kind of a mix of everything. Obviously it's all natural, but this rock here, once we wet it down, look at those oranges pop, man. That's just killer. When I say oranges, I mean these. So it's just lichen, it's just nature doing its thing and taking its course. It's actually just like microorganisms that grow on rock because it is porous, so they root in and they grow, and it takes a lot of time, and it's just very natural and very organic to Alberta. You always want to showcase those beautiful sides. You always want to have those beautiful sides facing up. Why are you going to bury it? Why are you going to put it beautiful side down when you could show it off around the water feature, around the waterfall? When I look at rock like this with a flat side, I'm gonna wanna show off the colors and the texture and the size of the character, but a lot of the times I'll put the flat side up so that it can welcome you in the feature, so that you can step on that rock to go across the waterfall, to go into the pond, or maybe you wanna sit down, take your shoes off, soak your feet in the water, relax and unwind at the end of the day. Man, when I look at it and it's all close, again, talking about is it worth the effort to come over here and haul this rock over to Dave's for a project? I believe it is. The road's right there. I can haul my machine over here and we can load it up. I mean, basically I'm gonna make multiple small piles of rock, and then the truck's gonna drive here, bop, 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 we're gonna load them up. It's gonna drive over there, bop, 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 we're gonna load them up. I'd say we got 5 truckloads of rock here. A truck is 10 to 12 ton, so when I say 5 truckloads, we're looking at about 50, 60 ton of rock. You're not paying for this rock up front. The rock essentially is free, and we're not hauling it that far. So yes, again, the effort will be worth the reward. We're gonna use this rock in the project. I'm excited about it and it's gonna look awesome. So yeah, let's do it. And it did work. So it's a way to bring material in from that area that's indigenous from that area. And it's another way to cut costs and keep costs down.
It's a Dave cost saving measure for sure.
Yeah, we just have some fun and name them whatever, but at the end of the day, it's because they're not just rocks to me. They're special, and we got to find special homes, and we just got to make them look as good as we can because we take pride in what we do. And again, we'll go that extra mile. If it's gonna work, we'll make it work. If it's not gonna work, then it's just a waste of time. We're off to the gravel pit, Springbank gravel pit. We're gonna go check out some more rock from ponds, pond rock. Catching it and it's not breaking. It's actually quite good clay, so we're hauling clay out to Dave's house for this feature.
Is your house feeling dated, or are you just wanting a fresh new look? Whether you're listing a property, have multiple rentals that need maintenance, or want to make your home feel new again, with same-day painting, you're in good hands. We love painting your homes, and we have the manpower for any commercial job as well. With a 30-day warranty, 6-point inspection, and a full color consultation, our dedicated team of qualified professionals will deliver the highest quality job. Same-day painting. More than paint, it's peace of mind.
Good.
Landscape artist introduction, take 1.
My name's David, and I own a landscape company. I don't do heavy machinery. I don't really do the digging or the planning. But I love what we do, and we've been the best in the business for over 40 years. We have amazing crews and the best design team that care as much about your landscape as I do.
I just get goosebumps when we do good work.
So watch the show. I think it's going to be fun.
Your experience with Legacy Kitchen starts with a visit to our showroom, where our designers and craftsmen are committed to creating a kitchen that suits your home and lifestyle. We coordinate every aspect of the design and renovation process, taking you from an idea to reality. For over 3 decades, we have proudly served Calgary homeowners and home builders with premium kitchen design and renovations. Legacy Kitchens, we are with you all the way.
Got food cravings, Calgary? Introducing Ditch the Kitch, an Alberta-grown company here to bring you your fave dishes from restaurants across the city. Go ahead, spoil your cravings, and ditch the kitsch.
We're off to the gravel pit, Springbank gravel pit. We're gonna go check out some more rock for the ponds, pond rock. We're going over to Springbank gravel pit, just going to get some rock, check out some rock, going to get inspired. Gonna go see our big buddy Willie.
One of our favorite characters.
Willie Rock Willie. Yeah, we just get tons of natural river rock out of here. It just so happens that there's a gravel pit right next door to Dave's house. I mean, how convenient is that? And talk about material and the job site and wanting things to be close to each other. Well, this is perfect. We got some greens and some purples here. So now if you can imagine that inside your pond, when they're wet, that color's really gonna come out a lot. The greens and the purples, and you know, wet rock is beautiful, dry rock is just kind of bland and dull. So yeah, that's where we're at, and let's continue on. Not only does Dave live next door to a gravel pit, Willie's rock, the Springbank rock, it's awesome, man. And it comes out of the Bow River. It's organic to this area. It's organic to Alberta, and it's just perfect for Dave's water features. I can tell the difference between clay and sand. The sand's quite granular, and it won't work for us in our projects because it doesn't pack and it doesn't hold for the shelving process. What we need is the moisture that the clay holds so that everything packs together and it stays in the formation that we make it for shaping our ponds.
I think on all the features out at his place, we had to bring in a ton of clay, just because if anyone's familiar with the ground out in Springbank, a lot of it's gravelly pit run. So pretty much the opposite of what we want to make our shelves and everything. So we have to actually over excavate everything, refill it with clay so that we don't hit that rocky ground when we're doing our shelving.
Yeah, and then we pack it, and then we cut it, and then we're set up for underlay and liner. You know, I can catch it and it's not breaking. It's actually quite good clay. So we're hauling clay out to Dave's house for this feature.
So basically just putting the final touches now on bringing the liner all the way up and over on the edges, and getting all the folds down, getting rocks to hold it in place. And then we're gonna start setting up to just start slinging in the rocks. Start at the bottom, go around in a circle, and just keep doing that until we're all the way up and out of here. And yeah, the vault down there, fish tunnels here, the skimmer's under the liner, but it's just over there, and kind of have all the components in place now. The liner goes down and we start doing the retaining walls on the inside.
The reason why we do shelves is because we're basically creating retaining walls within the feature because we want them to hold up over time. So we're not just throwing rock in there, we're creating this base that we can put a rock up against to and hold it forever.
So we're setting up to put the pump in the vault right now. It's going to be the bigger pump that goes down to the pressure filter. And then there's going to be an additional pump that goes from the skimmer and both of them up to the waterfall area. So the one pump goes at the very bottom so that any dirt or anything that gets collected and sent down slowly can be pumped out the pressure filter, and it just helps for all the circulation.
This feature has 3 pumps, one 10,000 gallons per hour, one 7,000 gallons per hour, and one 5,700 gallons per hour.
Yes.
Add that up, it's a lot of flow. The reason why we would do 3 instead of just 1, we have them in different areas in the water feature. So one is pulling water all the way to the outside, one's pulling it all the way to the bottom, and you want to grab water from everywhere you can for circulation.
Totally, and that one pump that's on the far side, it's in the skimmer, so it's skimming at the top. So all the leaves, debris, sticks, and branches and stuff that goes into that pond, that floats, the floatables, comes into that skimmer, it goes into a net, and then we dispose of it, so.
What a great place to work. Like, we're just surrounded by all of our beautiful work. There's water running all around us. Like, it's just so inspiring to be there creating, what is that, our 5th feature on that property?
Yeah, including the indoor water wall, right? Because we're bubbler, swim pond, koi pond. So that's four outdoors and then one indoors, and then of course Dave's previous home, we built him a beautiful pond there as well. We got a good connection here, nice flow coming up here, and most importantly, we're gonna hide our pipe. I never want pipe showing. These are the type of jobs that make us happy, and these types of clients make us happy too. Looks really good. You can't even see it on the top, and then I have that underlay in between because we also have the cord for our pump coming up through there. So I'm able to just pull it back and forth to make sure I'm not pinching it, which is good. We're slinging in those spills the way we want to place them. Super important. Everything's got to be super level, especially when you're dealing with a twin fall. So you don't want to have water ripping out of the left side and then just trickling out of the right side. There has to be consistency. So not only planning, but the levels come into play here, and of course just everything, and slinging those rocks in the way you want to place them. And that's why we cut them, because we've already measured things out. We know how long we want those rocks, how deep we want them to go back, and basically what size is going to fit into that pocket for that waterfall.
Need a truck or a fleet for a seasonal job? Don't lease it, rent it. Shaganappy GM now offers short-term rentals for our entire lineup of Chevy and GM trucks. Shaganappy GM and Cobalt Rentals. This is the new way.
We need to replace our kitchen cabinets.
You've come to the right place.
We have an idea, but you can sit down with one of our designers. That's one way we try to make your life easier.
I don't want to be assembling cabinets on my weekend.
Hey, the only yelling you'll ever need is that guy.
Renovating is fast and easy with the help of our cabinet experts.
I love these cabinets.
No longer a contractor's best kept secret. We provide pre-assembled cabinets right here in the great city of Calgary. Get your cabinets right here.
We didn't have to make them so comfortable, but we did. Toto.
Hi, I'm Pete the Plumber, here with Mike from Tally Renovations. Mike, how do you tackle kitchens?
Kitchens are really, really important. They're the absolute heart of the home, so they take a little extra time and care to get it right, because it's really the hub for your family, for your friends, and it's the gathering place for everything that you do.
And with that attitude, that's why I always recommend Mike from Tally Renovations.
Tally Renovations. Beautiful spaces built right.
This one turned out amazing. Dave's super happy, we're super happy, going back out there, seeing it finish complete, seeing all that flow coming down the waterfall, seeing that nice, beautiful pond, and of course the backdrop behind it, the Bull River. I mean, just love this feature, love the space, and just love the way all this came together, and it just completes Dave's outdoor oasis.
Yeah, and I would say most importantly, the fish are super happy. Now they have this amazing big pond that they get to live in, and we really upped it, and they needed more space, and I think he loves that, because I think Dave loves the fish in the pond more than anything.
Yeah, and now he can look out his bedroom window and look down and see his fish darting around, swimming around, and you know, that's what he wanted. Here we are out at Dave's ranch. I'm with the Bagora boys. I got Dave, and Sid here. Man, what a spot.
It's awesome.
Awesome spot. Great potential for all these water features. Tons of elevation, man. You know, standing out here, looking at everything, all the water features we built, and then the river behind us, man, that natural water feature. I mean, you're just surrounded by water here, Dave. I hear it everywhere I go, walking around the house, the front bubbler, into the backyard, all the waterfalls, the ponds, everything, man. It's just awesome. It's freaking water world out here, man.
Yeah. I have 5 water features here. Yeah. So we've gone a little bit crazy with it, and we have inside a water wall as well that they did.
I really don't know if we can fit any more water features on his property, but hopefully.
Water everywhere here, we love it.
He's got a lot of space, but I don't know if he needs more.
Yes, he does.
Everybody needs more water features.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, and there's always room. When I got out here, the wheels were turning, my creative juices were flowing, and just all the potential you had out here, man. And now that it's all done and we're standing here taking it all in, and what do you guys think?
We love it. We love this. Originally, this pool here was going to be a pond, and once we saw the size of it, we decided why not make it a swimming pool? So, and a hockey rink. We use this as we ice it off in the winter. Davis will flood it and shovel it, and we got to put a net down here. The kids play hockey out on here, so it's awesome. If I had to say a favorite, it would be the swim pond, swimming pool / pond. It's turned out to be really awesome for the kids, and then in the winter, then playing hockey once again, and we ice it over, and it's definitely my favorite for sure.
He's definitely a part of the process, and I love working with that guy, man. He's a fun client. So for me, that's so cool. Not just a koi pond or just an ornamental water feature. We've actually created something recreational here where the kids are swimming, snorkeling, playing hockey in the winter. Yeah. We've got the koi fish down here on the lower pond. I know you love your koi fish, man, and you got some monsters down there. How are they doing this year?
This year was okay. Last year we lost a few.
Yeah.
But this year has been good, actually.
Right.
So they're down in numbers down there, but it's awesome. I love it. I love all these features. You guys do an amazing job, and we love it. We love it.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's a huge undertaking, and Kevin and Grant they're amazing. Are friends of mine really now, and I've been for a while. Like I said, they built the feature for me years ago when I met Kevin, and we've always been in contact since. And their work is amazing. It speaks for itself. They're awesome guys to have around, fun, friendly. It's great. They're great guys.
One of the big things about building all these features was the rock quarry next door.
Yes.
It's actually more of a gravel pit, but we were able to accommodate your budget.
It helped a lot for sure, and then also the rock that we got over on my buddy Marco's property there. So
yeah,
it saved us some money, and so we were able to go bigger.
Definitely, bigger's always better.
Bigger's always better in my opinion, and
especially for Dave.
It's a big slate, and yeah, no, it's awesome, and we love it. We love everything you've done out here, and I think we're gonna still add a little bit too. We're talking about putting the bubbler down there.
Yeah,
never ending
with Dave. But yeah, look at the fish now, man. They're coming up, they're eating the food, all those cool colors. I mean, at nighttime, when the lights come on, all these features are lit up. All these waterfalls are lit up. And Dave's focal points from the upper balcony, the windows, I mean, man, you can see those fish darting around underwater. And it's just a cool effect. Nighttime, lights, fish, rock, water, it's awesome. Oh, wow, just amazing. You light up those pools and ponds, those waterfalls, even those steps coming up from the lower level to the upper level. I mean, nighttime out at Dave's, it's just super, super beautiful.
Yeah, he sends us pictures of it. It looks incredible.
It looked amazing. Like it looks like a hotel grounds when you go out there.
Yeah, literally like Dave's hotel, ranch hotel.
Super happy.
Super happy.
Super happy with that one, and I hope there's more in the future. Or he's gonna have to move.
Hope Dave buys another house. For sure.
We may add a bubbler to this one, but other than that, the budget's been spent, so we gotta kind of slow down on the water features. But you never know. We have room out here, which we love. So there's an endless slate still.
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, Dave.
Thanks, Dave. Love you, buddy.